What's up, everybody? It's Andy. I do reviews like once every 3 years. So today we're going to be reviewing the Wish Frame Medium Chassis.
Standing in the shooting stars, in our houses, in our cars. You didn't know it, now you do. This is the way we move. In the belly of the whale, in my bedroom I can't sleep.
This is the second edition of the Wish Frame. They come in 269 and 257. This is a 269 on an 8.9 Razors SL Navy. I have 64 millimeter wheels on the outside and 58 deads on the inside. A little bit more rocker than a complete flat. I think 65/58 is a true flat on these. The frame is, I think, 5.7 millimeters lower. Causes the groove to be a lot lower into the boot, especially on the SL, since it has that deep channel. It feels completely different, but the same as the Wish Frame, the original. You have the same maneuverability, same rocker. Well, it's not the exact same rocker, but it feels the same. You still get that good carve, good maneuverability, but the difference with these is the grind height feels completely different. It feels so much lower. It feels like a regular anti-rocker frame almost.
I can't sleep. Well, all my friends got crooked tails. But that's the way I like it. That's just what I need.
I want to do some side-by-side comparisons of other frames that I've skated here recently. This is the small medium Caltic V2. Pretty crazy. It's almost the same size as the Wish Frame, and that's the larger of the Wish Frames. This is the old version 1 of the Wish Frame, the taller one. This is a prototype Cletus sent me. I don't skate for Wish or anything like that. He knew that I love the product, and he sent me these to test out. This is a different plastic from the original. The Fluid 4, which is what I've been skating. I skated it for a short period after the Aeons, but then I went back to skating the Aeons. And then this is the larger Sola frame. And of course the USD Aeon. I skated Aeons so long, and they just feel really good. They're super low responsive boots. Still a really good skate, but I get the same feeling with the SL, with the Wish Frame, that I do with the Aeon. It's just, the difference is this, I feel like I have more wheel protection and more speed from the wheel setup. I don't know if it's just because of the slight rocker or the larger wheels on the outside. It just feels a lot faster than the Aeon does. It just feels like a better skate. Also, real quick disclaimer, Rain V3s, if you skate the SL, this is a must. They made me take out my intuitions, and I've been skating my intuitions in every single skate, so definitely try these out if you're skating SLs.
In our cars, you didn't know it, now you do. This is the way we move.
There was one major problem that came with the Wish Frames, and that was putting them together. Putting the frame spacers in was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, putting skates together. I know that Cletus has posted some new ways to do it. I had a pair of clamps and 2 washers, and I had to clamp them all in. The tolerances were so tight that it was taking a plastic shaving off when it was putting them in. I'm a pretty handy guy, and it was still hard for me. I know it'd be hard for somebody who doesn't really work with tools much. Either way, the tolerances like that is probably a good thing. It makes the frame feel more solid, but if you were just new getting into skating, it would probably be really discouraging. But either way, yeah, I got them together. It took about 30 minutes to set the whole frame up.
You're standing in the shooting stars, in our houses, in our cars. You didn't know it.
These frames feel great for top sides. I felt like every trick that I was doing, I didn't have any adjustment going from any rocker to these. And also, I mean, I skated the Aeon, which is an extremely low boot for, like I said, about a year and a half, almost 2 years. And there was no adjustment going to these. The overall groove height is a little bit lower, well, deeper, I guess, than the original, but it makes me feel like when I lock into my trick sometimes that I lock in better than any frame I've skated. When I get into a Royale or something like that, where I get boot down, I feel like I have total control over the skate, which I lost sometimes with like the Fluid 4 or even the original Wish frame. The added height makes you kind of get into the right position on the trick. Where when I was skating the Fluid 4, I would be kind of standing up, my skate would be moving all over, especially when I was skating ledges.
We move, hey!
The new Wish frame is one of the most exciting products that I have skated in a long time. Like I said, it took me off Aeons, and I absolutely love Aeons. I'd highly recommend them to anyone. It's kind of a crazy product for somebody that's just getting into skating, but I feel like, you know, if you're somewhat familiar with setting up skates and skating, this is a product you definitely need to try. It's just really, really good. It changes your whole feel of skating, and it made me really excited to skate. And the older I get, the more I just want to cruise around, have fun skating flat, skating, you know, a little bit of a rocker, and just still being able to do all my grinds.
In the belly of the whale, in my bedroom I can't sleep.
These were the original pre-order frames. I still don't think they're in shops yet. I'll look around, I'll change that in the video if I do see that. But I know that the production run is working from the last time I talked to him, so they should be available soon. I think that they were $69.99 when I pre-ordered them. And they have a couple other colors. They got the natural and the black. But like I said, it's a great frame. Highly recommend it. When they come to stores, go buy some. Thanks.